Hello everybody, hope everyone is doing well. Here we are back at it like a pack addict. Let's go and get to ripping. So today, it's kind of the first look. I was able to pick these up at my local GameStop. This would be Top Stadium Club 2024. Let's go ahead and get a first look and a first take. Obviously, the people that we are looking for would be Paul Skenes and the 3 Jasson Chourios. Let's see who we're able to get. Let's go ahead and rip into this. Let's see how many we have in here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 packs that we have. And let's just go ahead and get into it. I'm excited to rip into these. I actually love the photographs that are on each card. I think these cards are absolutely stunning. So let's go ahead and start off with pack number 1. Let's see who we're able to get. You got Tariq, Riley Green, back-to-back Detroit. You got Cal. You got Luis Arraez. I believe he won the National League batting champ. And we got Jarren Duran on the red. Kind of, if you look at the back, you kind of see the American flag. Beautiful looking card. Move on to pack number 2. So it looks like there's 5 cards per pack. We got Eloy, Dylan Cease, Kerry Carpenter, Bob Gibson, and Rafaela on the red. So my first question, any plans upcoming? If so, what are part of any traditions? The reason I ask that is because we have the holidays coming up. More so, we got Thanksgiving and especially Christmas. So as a kid, I remember going on one day, I'd go to my aunt's house on my dad's side. Then on the actual day, let's say if it's Thanksgiving, we would go to my grandma's house on my mom's side. So it was always back and forth as a kid growing up. Luis Robert Jr., Parker Meadows, J-Rod. Look at that right there. That's beautiful. Ooh, a little die cut. George Springer. I'm not too sure which this one would be. If anyone knows, please leave a comment. And then we got Arraez on the red. Those are pretty much the get-togethers as a kid, going on my mom or dad's side for Christmas and Thanksgiving. We got Barry Larkin, Craig Biggio, Jeff Bagwell. Ooh, beautiful Jung Hoo Lee. If you guys don't know, I am a Giants fan. And on the red, beautiful Jackie Robinson. And funny thing, when I was at GameStop, luckily enough, I was able to find these 2, but they had about 8 fat packs, and I was very tempted to pick up those or the blasters, and my decision was to pick up the blasters. We got Johnny Bench, Hunter Green, beautiful Nolan Ryan. Ooh, Ronald Acuna Jr. Hopefully next season you come back, you're able to kill it. And we got O'Neal Cruz. We got 3 more packs left in the first blaster. We got Jonathan India, Jeremy Pena, George Kirby. Ooh, Babe Ruth, beautiful card. And Rod. And recently I actually stumbled upon a video where folks were visiting like abandoned buildings trying to detect spirits and or ghosts. So my question to that, have you ever had an inclination to visit an abandoned place? And if so, where? So the first one for me would be Bodie State Park, which is located in Mono County. So the whole story behind that, it's an abandoned mining location. It was officially abandoned in 1962. All workers lost their jobs, but there are on record 110 buildings still standing that can be explored to this day. We got Steer, Abreu, Alex Bregman, Luis Castillo. I think this would be the Sepia, Gosman. Let's go ahead and just put all the base cards over here. These are essentially the hits. We got the last pack for the first blaster. Let's go ahead and see who we're able to pull. I think one video I saw someone pulled a redemption double auto with J-Rod and Fernando Tatis. Ooh, starting off with Elly De La Cruz. Another Reds, Encarnacion Strand, J.P. Crawford, Yogi Berra, and Ernie Banks. Let me put these two fellas together. Let's see, we got the Babe, and we got Yogi. We got two New York legends. So pretty decent first blaster. The only one I'm really really curious about is this kind of die cut. I didn't know there was die cuts in these stadium. Let's go ahead and move on to number 2 of the blaster. And then we'll go ahead and move on to the next question that I have. As you know, I love having questions while I'm opening up these blasters. I feel like it keeps the videos more interesting and keeps you guys more engaged. Moving on to number 2. So essentially you get 40 cards in a pack. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Just split them up. What recent movies have you seen in theaters? So the recent one that I saw was with my wife and my son. We went to go see Transformers 1. It was the animated version. It was pretty interesting. As I've gotten older, I really love those movies and kind of the humor that they put into it, because you know, kind of the older folks are watching it with their kids. We got Murph, Jackson Holliday, awesome hit. Oh, another Jackson Chourio, Mike Trout, and Christian Scott. What a solid pack. We got the Jacksons, we got Elly. I think this was a decent purchase at GameStop, getting the last 2 blasters. We got Mel Ott, David Wright, Shota. Whoo, beautiful. Look at that. See, I tell you, I love the photography and the images that are on these cards. We got Jesus, and then we got Scott on the red. We got the next pack, Michael Harris, AJ Smith-Shawver, Keith Hernandez, ooh, beautiful Wyatt Langford, and Sterling Marte. And for those of you that are not aware, for Transformers 1, the animation version, the protagonist would be Orion Pax, which later he turns into Optimus Prime. And the antagonist, I would say there's 2. You got the Sentinel Prime and Megatron, who's also known as D16. Here we got Mike Piazza. Really enjoyed him. Really enjoyed watching him as a kid. I know there's a lot of controversy if he should be in the Hall just because he played during the steroid era, but I think he was a good all-around player. We got Colt Keith. Oh, Jackson Merrill, Hunter Green, Jonathan Classe. And spoiler alert, if you have not watched it, go ahead and you can click off the video, but the movie kind of gives a backstory of Orion Pax and D16. He's later known as Megatron, how they were once friends and later become enemies. Orion Pax, which is Optimus Prime, is in search of the matrix of leadership, which he believes will improve overall well-being in all of Cybertronians. Got Matt Olson, Ozzy, Correa, Jasson Dominguez, Special Forces, and Jack Leader. And are there any particular events, sports and or concerts you're interested in attending this year or in 2025? So the first one would obviously be a Kings game. I want to see DeMar DeRozan play with the Kings. What I've been seeing so far, a lot of the games have been close, but I do see why he is the king of the MIDI committee. He's just an absolute baller. We got Ronald Acuna, Randy. That one's kind of thick. Oh, Curtis Mead, James Outman, and Jared Jones. We got 2 left. And with that being said, the next event would be in 2025, the NBA All-Star Game will be held at Chase Center in SF. So I grew up in the Bay Area. I'm not too far from there now. We got Dawson, Guerrero, Diaz, Ooh, Tyler Black. This is a beautiful card. And Ben Brown. I looked at prices, so Upper Deck, as of the recording of this video, it's approximately 1.5K for the Upper Deck, and for the lower bowl, which is like the 100 levels, is anywhere from 5.7K to 12,000, which is absolutely insane. Myself personally, I'm not going to pay that much for a kind of event to go to. We got Max Fried, Mathewson, Junior Caminero, Lawrence Butler, beautiful card, and Andy Pahis. He's a stud with the Dodgers. And then the last one I would say would be Luke Combs' concert. I want to go there. I know they're having one in April 27th of 2025 in Indo, California. So let's go ahead and go over the hits. We got Jackson Holliday, Andy, Lawrence Butler, Junior Caminero, Ben Brown, Tyler Black, Curtis Mead, Jackson Merrill, Colt Keith, Wyatt Langford, AJ Smith-Shawver, Shota, Jackson Chourio. Some of the hits, we got James, Jasson Dominguez, Mike Trout, Luis Arraez, The Babe, Yogi Berra. We got a die cut, Elly De La Cruz, Strand, Ronald Acuna, JP Crawford, and Jung Hoo Lee. I think overall we did pretty well. And if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching it. I wanted to get this out as soon as possible because I know it's a hot and new product. Thank you so much whenever you are watching this. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And if you have not, please consider subscribing. Thank you. You guys take care. Goodbye.